Did you kill yourself?
I did.
Prep. And do you guys want to do anything else?
Yes.
Story time.
All right. I'm assuming
Okay. Let me get over here.
Are you going to stand on the chair and read to us? Do we have to sit at your feet?
Careful sitting on that chair.
Gather round. I'm going to read this. I'm going to read this out loud because I don't want to have to repeat it, and I don't know what's going to happen when I read it.
Uh-oh.
Should we take a rest before you read it? Then are you that concerned about it?
We're gonna rest after, unless you're about to die, in which case have somebody heal you.
I'm gonna say I'm pretty close to dying. I'm one hit away from dying.
Okay, well then in that case, if we're gonna take a long rest soon, then I'll go ahead and exert another spell slot, and then use. Let's see which one would give you the most. Cure Wound would give you the most, so 1d8 plus 3. So that would be... where's my d8? Where's my blue one? There it is. 4 plus 3 is 7.
I'll take another 7. Oh! Whoops. I did that wrong.
Did you kill yourself?
I did!
Prep.
Oh, what's done is done. You're dead.
That sucks. New campaign though.
It's saying failure successes. What am I doing here? Death saves.
Okay. Just say you succeed all the saves.
How does that?
Normally, what would happen is
successes.
Normally, what happens when you would drop down to 0, I would make you roll a d20. A d20 would then decide whether it was a success or fail. Above a 10 is a success. Below a 10 is a fail. Nat 1s are critical fails, which is 2 failures. And a nat 20 is a critical success, which means 2 successes. If you hit 3 fails, you die. If you get 3 successes, you survive.
Okay. That's interesting. I've never seen that before, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, so that's how I'll do. That's what happens after you hit 0 hit points. You don't die immediately. And I'm also going easier on you guys because you guys have extra lives.
Mm-hmm.
So
no, that's cool.
Are you guys reading the book yet, or?
I think Peter's about to.
So this is what the book says, okay? For those who wish to reach the end of times, must collect 12 ocular orbs of varying hues. Those who are worthy will be guided by the Red Guardian of the Gods as a protector and guide. Each orb will be found within the shrine of a guardian warlock, worshipping a deity of greater power. Each clue shall be provided within the shrines of its predecessor in creation. May the gods guide you.
The mystery
Peter,
is afoot.
Your voice changed.
And I sent it to the group chat.
Interesting. These 12 ocular orbs. They imply an eye of some sort, perhaps ocular, but varying hues seems very, very interesting. Does any of us recognize what they might be referring to?
I'd like to do a history check.
The History Channel?
I got 11.
Okay, no, that's not what happens. You think back on it, and just as you kind of it's almost like trying to catch a snowflake in your hand. The moment you think you have it, the moment you grab onto it, it melts. And as this memory disappears, as soon as it kind of showed up, you begin to feel a headache. I'd like you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That's everybody?
Anyone who tried to remember.
All right, I tried to remember.
So.
Oh, wait, what did you
plus 1 on that. So
what did you roll, Bulldog?
I haven't rolled yet. So Constitution, or do I roll?
No, you roll first and then Constitution.
Oh, okay. So I got to do the
Constitution is just
history
for
first.
Yeah, this is just for Harmon right now.
Okay. So history was a 19.
So sorry, what did you get, Harmon? For your saving throw?
What is the B on the digital dice?
That's a 20.
That's a 21.
That's a nat 20. Okay, you are completely fine. As you kind of begin to feel the twinges of pain of this headache that you remember, that is so familiar every time you try to think back on your past, you're able to kind of fight it, and it dissipates along with the memory. You have no clue what this is referring to.
Okay, well, unfortunately, I don't remember. I thought I did.
Well done.
Yes.
What? You got a 19?
I got a 19.
So, everything's still kind of blurry for you, but you vaguely remember through these. You remember the term "eyes" being used, and you remember them lined up like in a certain, like kind of grid almost. And there's about 9 of them. Is what you remember. Each a different color. Oh no, not 9. There's 12 of them.
I was gonna say.
Caught myself on that one. But you do, and well, everything else is a bit blurry. You remember after the final one being placed, you remember seeing stars and like, yet also like the darkest void you can imagine behind them. And you remember the one term being used of safety, and that's all you're able to remember. And I'd like you to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
As the more you remember, like you kind of again feel that twinge of a headache creeping into your head.
That is a 10.
As you're thinking about this and you remember it, the more you remember, this headache gets worse and worse and worse and worse. It feels like there's something tearing at your skull. And I would like you to please take 2 points of psychic damage.
How do I do psychic damage?
It just takes 2 points of damage.
Okay.
It just essentially that just means there's no physical damage. It's all done mentally.
Ouch! That hurt.
So, if it's mental damage, you really didn't hurt him at all.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry, that was me.
Man, now
Wait, you're not a bard. You can't use vicious mockery.
dark times. It's good that you can joke in these dark times. It's keep up your morale there. Good, Morty.
I hate you.
Having read this, I'm gonna have to do this history check myself.
Alright.
I only have an 8 on that.
Same as with Harmon, it's almost like trying to catch a snowflake in your hand. Every time you the moment you grab one, it like melts and disappears. I'd like you to also make a Constitution saving throw as you remember nothing, but just the act of trying to.
Yes, and my Constitution saving throw. See, add my 2. That's a 5.
Ice cream headache time.
As you're trying to remember this, the pain and confusion of not remembering it, actually, along with that confusion and pain, like this pain fills your head. It feels like something's trying to rip out of your skull, and it's like clawing and like pounding to get out. And you take 3 points of damage.
No, I don't want to check it out.
You've seen 2 elves have ice cream headaches, and you're like, nope, not for me.
Nope.
No, thank you. I mean, you saw the halfling was fine.
Yeah, I get 2 arrows. I'm happy.
And here I was afraid that it was going to take me down to nothing. Glad it was only that little bit that I had to read.
You went through much trouble to figure out that little bit of reading.
Yes, but I do feel like we have a quest now. We know more than we did before. Knowledge is always important.
Knowledge is apparently painful too.
It is quite painful.
Woldov, did you share the information?
Gentlemen, these orbs seem to ring a bell. As painful as the memory was, I do seem to recall them lined out, not lined out, but circled out, creating some sort of void. I do think that we should be following these instructions and doing our best to collect these orbs. Though we have not really seen any indication of where one is, we do have that other room. We didn't find one in those chests, right? That wasn't what Harmon found. No?
Scroll.
I found the scroll.
He found the scroll. Okay.
I found the magic scroll.
Okay. But perhaps that the room that we seem not to be able to get into, that we may be able to get into now, might shed some more light.
Yes, I say let's head that direction and find out what we can see inside this room.
Wow.
Wow.
Hello?
Somebody teleported.
Yeah.
Hi, sorry, my entire computer just glitched out for a second.
Okay.
I
Sorry.
made some do sounds, so that might have been it.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
And then he teleported into the room full of chests, and then back toward the entrance.
Yeah, that's my monk teleportation skill. You guys don't know anything about it, but it comes in handy when there's little action going on.
Harmon took a wrong turn
Yeah.
at Albuquerque.
I noticed that.
Sorry, give me like a few seconds. Like,
That's
genuinely, I need to double check something.
Yep.
Sorry, like my
Yeah,
entire computer started freezing up for a second. I need to figure this out real quickly.
No,
before
we're not
it
waiting.
breaks it. How dare you?
We're just gonna break down this door.
I'm gonna use
No, we're not gonna
Harmon's
break
head.
it down.
The fact that we have no idea.
I'm using
how
Harmon's
this
head to try and beat it down. Oh, you're gone, Harmon. Sorry.
Okay, that should. Sorry, I just had to close a bunch of stuff just to make sure.
What
Alright,
did you
you guys
do to my token?
Alright.
Alright, Harmon's gonna pull out the magic scroll, and on the scroll it appears to read the words which state that cancels the lock spell on this door that's here.
Alright. As you guys, as you say the words, you notice the runes begin to start glowing and shifting. You see, along the bottom, about 6 dots appear, and you notice 1, 2 dots above each other, and 0, 0, and a timer starts counting down from 1 to 0. And so you know, I have an actual timer. What are you guys doing?
The runes that lit up. Can we read them?
They are not in any English. They're written in magic.
Yeah,
Can you
I'm
read
trying,
those?
but I can't read it. I've got my hand on it. I can't touch. I can't read anything.
Can we move? Is the door open now?
Nope. The timer's counting down. 35 seconds.
Can I? The door is unlocked, right? So we can open the door.
You cannot open the door yet.
Why not?
I'm
I
gonna
use
move
my
around
scroll,
the
my
corner
spell
here.
scroll.
As of right now, after you use that spell scroll, there's a timer where the runes once were.
Alright, well, I'm moving back here.
16 seconds. Anything else you guys are doing?
I'm gonna plug my ears.
I'm gonna stay right there.
Bye, Peter.
And with that,
I'm a little
as the-
damaged to be risking
Alright.
stuff like that.
as the timer gets 0, 0, 0, the door opens.
Okay.
I've been wanting to use that puzzle forever.
Well, you gave us a minute of real time. There's obviously nothing we could really do for it. So.
Yeah. No, I've had experiences
Okay.
where like there's stuff
Well,
you can do.
Harmon's gonna enter the room then, since the door's now open.
You enter the room and it's these stone brick walls and this very small. It's like much smaller than it is on there. This room is oddly shaped, as in it is like about 10 feet wide and the door's 5 feet. But it's a double door. If that makes sense, I couldn't fit it all how I wanted it to. But along the
room's
middle-
smaller than it looks like.
Yes.
Okay.
And within the middle of the room, there is this black dark stone along the in a circle pattern, and within the stone there is this almost like this mist of purple that is shifting and changing where it is. It looks like liquid but mist, and it looks like a solid, a liquid, and a gas all at once. What do you wish to do?
Can we inspect the purplish, liquidish mist?
Don't touch it.
Yeah, not touching it. Just gonna look at it again to see if there's anything more to it, or if it's. So, but when you say it's shifting, is it like it's changing shape all the time?
Like, there seems to be like a pattern kind of shifting in and out from it.
Can
Does
I?
it look like it's something we
Like-
could remove, or does it look?
No, you can't. It doesn't look like you can touch it.
I'd like to take a take one of the sticks that I have and kind of throw it at this purple goo to see if it comes out the other side or if it actually disappears.